Hi, I'm Jason. If you're tracking leads in spreadsheets, sticky notes, email threads, or trying to remember who to follow up with, you're eventually going to lose money. In this Capsule CRM tutorial, I'll be showing you how to set up Capsule, how to add contacts, track leads, create follow-up tasks, and also manage your sales pipeline. And build a simple CRM workflow you can actually use in your real business. By the end, you'll know how to take a new lead from first contact to follow up to close deal. By the way, if you want to follow along, I've included a link in the pinned comment and description. Now let's dive in. Once you have tapped the link in the description, you'll be redirected to Capsule CRM's homepage. And you're going to tap on Try Free and you're going to sign up using your email address. After you have created your account, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. And before you start adding anything, you need to understand the 5 main parts of Capsule. First, you have contact. A contact is the person you're speaking with. Then, if you were to tap on contact, you'll have organization. An organization is the company or business they are connected to. Then, with that, you also have opportunity. An opportunity is a potential deal or sale. You also have tasks. A task is a reminder for what you need to do next. And with Capsule, you also get a note feature. And this is where you save important details from calls, emails, meetings, or conversation. Now, once you understand that, Capsule becomes much easier. Every lead comes down to 5 questions. Who am I talking to? What company are they connected to? What are they interested in buying? What happened in the conversation? And what needs to happen next. That's the basic CRM system we're going to build. The first thing I want you to do is add your first contact. So you're going to tap on contact in the top left hand corner. Then from there, you're going to tap on add person. And let's say, for example, the lead that we'll be adding is Sarah Johnson. So we're just going to type in Sarah's name right here. After adding the contact name, from there you can add in her job title, for example's sake. So let's say, for example, Sarah is working for the Johnson's Creative Studio. So you'll simply tap on organization, and then from there you'll be able to add in the organization. After you have done that, you can scroll down, and from here you can fill in the contact details. So you want to add in phone number, email address, websites, and social media if available, and you can also add in our physical address. So, as a beginner, I recommend that you don't overcomplicate your contact records at the start. The most important fields are name, email, phone number, company, lead source, and what they are interested in. The goal is to stop leaving important customer details scattered across your inbox, notes app, phone, or memory. Now, I want you to also understand the tags feature. Tags are simply labels. You might use tags like lead customer, hot lead, cold lead, referral, YouTube lead, for example, coaching client, or follow-up needed. For Sarah, I might add a tag that says lead, so I'll simply type in the tag right there. Then you'll tap on add as new. By doing this, if later on, this makes it easier to filter your CRM and quickly find people who need attention. Now, once you have added that information, you can simply tap on save. After you have saved it, let's say I would like to add a note. All I would need to do is tap on log activity. After you have selected log activity right there, you'll be able to add your information. So let's say, for example, inside her contact record, I could write, spoke with Sarah, interested in website redesign, budget around $3,000, and needs to speak with business partner. So I'll follow up next week. Now, when you come back later, you don't have to remember everything. Capsule gives you the full context instantly. That's one of the biggest reasons to use Capsule CRM. Now let me show you how to create a follow-up task, as this is where the money is. After adding the contact, note, you want to create a follow-up task. A lot of people lose sales because they talk to a lead once and forget to follow up. So I'll be creating a task by tapping on add task right here. And I could call this task, for example, follow up with Sarah about website redesign. So I could add in that description. Then after you have done that, you can choose when the task is due. So let's say, for example, next week. Then you could tap right here and you could choose the particular date that it is due. You can also enter in the time, as you can see right here. Then you could select the category. So for example, I'm just going to be selecting follow up. And you could also choose to assign it to a team member. Once you're finished doing that, you'll tap on save. So let me quickly add in a description right here. Once you have done that, you'll tap on save and you can see right there that the task has been created. So here's the rule. If a lead matters, they should have a next action. That action could be call them, email them, send pricing, book a meeting, send proposal, check payment, or ask for testimonial. Without tasks, Capsule is just a contact list. With tasks, Capsule becomes a follow-up system. And this is why Capsule is a good option for beginners. You don't need to build a complicated system from scratch. You can start with contacts, notes, and tasks, and that alone can make your business much more organized. Again, if you want to try Capsule while following this tutorial, I'll leave the link in the description. The next thing I want to show you how to do is how to create your first opportunity. And as I said, an opportunity is a potential deal. So we'll tap on opportunities right there and we're going to tap on add opportunity. And let's say, for example, we want to create an opportunity related to Sarah, as Sarah is interested in a website redesign worth $3,000. Instead of only saving her as a contact, we want to track that potential sale inside this pipeline. So once you have selected opportunity, you can give your opportunity a name. So for example, we could call it Johnson Creative Studio Website Redesign. After you have done that, you can see right here additional contacts. So any other contact related, you can simply tap on it right there. After you have done that, you can scroll down and from here you could add in your description. So you could type in the description right there. Once you're finished doing that, you can scroll down and from here you can put the milestone. So we'll just select new. Then you can select the expected value. So for example, let's say $3,000. And you can also choose the currency. So I'm just going to be selecting USD, as you can see right there. Then you can also fill in the payment terms and you can also select the expected close date if you have that in mind. Once you're finished, you're just going to tap on save. And just like that, you have created your first opportunity. Once you have created your first opportunity, if you were to go to the top left hand corner and select sales pipeline, from here you'll be able to view it. Your sales pipeline is just a visual way to track where each deal is in your process. For beginners, keep this simple. A good starter pipeline could be new lead, contacted, meeting schedule, proposal sent, won, loss. So for example, if Sarah books a call, move the opportunity to meeting schedule. So we could simply move it right here to meeting. After you have done that, if for example it goes through, you can send a proposal. Then from there you can see negotiation and you can move her through the different phases in your sales pipeline. With this in mind, who would I say Capsule CRM is best for? Capsule is best for people who want a simple CRM without feeling overwhelmed. It's a good fit for freelancers, consultants, agencies, service providers, small teams, and anyone who wants to organize leads, customers, follow-ups, and sales conversations in one place. It may not be the best choice if you need advanced enterprise automation or a huge sales operations system. But if you're a beginner and you want something clean, simple, and easy to actually use, that's where Capsule makes sense. And with Capsule, you can actually get started for free as they offer a 14-day free trial period. And then from there, if we were to check out their pricing option, you can see that you can go onto their monthly plan for as low as $18 per month. And it can go up to $54 per month depending on the amount of contacts that you have that you would like to add on and also the AI features that you want. But I would say the starter option is a good option to start off if you're a complete beginner. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative.